Of San Francisco. It's called Eat Drink San Francisco, SF. Patty Mastracco is joining us on the patio to show us why almond milk is factoring into this.
Yeah, so the people from Blue Diamond have challenged me to develop all of these recipes for their Homegrown Goodness Tour.
Okay.
We're going coast to coast, and I developed all these fun recipes for each city that we're going to. So
now, have you traditionally cooked with almond milk that much?
No, and that's the thing is, you ask people who buy almond milk what they do with it. Oh, I put it in my coffee or my cereal or smoothies, and that's it. So we're trying to let people know you can cook with almond milk. So cup for cup, any recipe that calls for traditional milk, you can use almond milk. So
I would have thought it would be a little too thin to use in things, but apparently,
oh my gosh, it works like a dream. So yes, so the original unsweetened is like traditional milk. If you use something like the vanilla or something with sweetener in it, you might want to cut back on the sugar in your recipe a little bit.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
Well, let's start right here. So for San Francisco, my classic recipes are chocolate truffle spread, because San Francisco is known for its chocolate too.
Sure.
So I have chocolate almond breeze, and I actually use this because I only needed 2/3 of a cup.
Okay.
So rather than opening the big one, I just started with the little one, and then I have a bag of this really good chocolate, and then I have a little butter and a little vanilla, and we're just going to cook that over really low heat.
Okay.
That's it, 4 ingredients, and it turns into this lovely chocolate truffle
and the
sauce.
consistency is nice and thick.
It's beautiful. You can serve it thicker or thinner. I mean, you could melt it and put it on ice cream if you want, but we're serving it with strawberries to give it a little healthier twist. Sort of. We're trying, right? Exactly. So the second one was a very fun challenge for me. This is a sourdough starter made with almond breeze almond milk. Then I turned it into this gorgeous sourdough bread. So once you have your starter, it's really not tricky. It just, you follow the instructions. So all the recipes are at bluediamond.com. Once you have this, you add flour, more almond milk, salt, and flour.
Yeah, I mean, look at the consistency. I mean, it's nice and thick.
I know,
sticky the way the starter's supposed to be.
You don't add yeast because this is what your leavening agent is.
Right.
So super easy, and it makes this gorgeous bread.
That's really interesting.
So then I made for San Francisco a cheese fondue that we're dipping our sourdough bread in, and I tried to use some nice California local cheeses. So I have a Tamales Bay cheese, the Telemay cheese, which is kind of a creamy, almost like the inside of a brie.
So did you melt these down then?
I did. Okay. So, and the only trick to that is I started with our original unsweetened almond breeze, and then I broke up the Tamales Bay cheese, which is kind of creamy, and that's our base. The other cheeses, I have a Swiss and cheddar, shred them and toss it with a little flour or cornstarch
so it's
they
a texture
don't
thing
clump,
to make sure.
and add it to your liquid very slowly. So yeah.
What are your big takeaways about almond milk then in terms of when you're cooking with it?
You know what, I honestly can say it is cup for cup. It's such a surprise that you can substitute any kind of almond milk, whether it's the cashew or sweetened, unsweetened, lightly sweetened. Some of them have less sugar. It just works. So,
and for people some people do it because they have an allergy, and that helps them get it. And some people just prefer the taste.
Well, and it's lower in sugar. Great if you can't have lactose. It's lactose free, cholesterol free. So it's just a little healthier swap out for you.
I love it when the chef is surprised by
this was a surprise, and everything. I mean, we have waffles and grits. We have risotto balls. I mean, there's such a variety, and it just
works. She has outdone herself on this.
It works so well with everything.
So you have a chance to try a lot of Patty's recipes this weekend at Eat Drink SF. It kicks off tomorrow, goes through Sunday, and it's basically a fun weekend. You get lots of great stuff. If you are a foodie, you can head to eatdrink-sf.com and you'll find more information.